Awesome. Well, welcome to Mailbox Power Builders call number 11, right? And so this is a call where affiliates are welcome to come. Any affiliates are welcome to come and learn how to build your business. We're just here to facilitate. We really want to learn from all of you also. We believe you have a wealth of knowledge. And we want to tap into that also. And a rising tide lifts all ships. So that's what we're trying to do here on Tuesday nights. So Lulu, before we hit the record button, was sharing a win. So I want her to share that on the recording so that everybody can hear.
Well, good evening, everybody. And yes, we had a great call last week talking about our sound bites and how to, how to ask and whatnot. Anyway, some folks put some really good stuff in the chat. I used it in a networking meeting on Friday, and I had 4 people come up to me after and say, I got to talk to you. So these calls are so valuable. I'm just so grateful. So it was great. I've got 4
Yay.
appointments lined up. Yeah.
Awesome. So would you be willing to share? Do you have it right there? Would you be willing to share what you morphed the commercial into?
It was great, but I kind of don't remember what I said. I guess.
No, that's fine.
But the gist of it is basically, it's number one, I took advice and I did not mention Mailbox Power. And I talked about just that it's a resource, it's a tool. And we had talked about my idea of incorporating Mailbox Power to help businesses gain and retain employees and how to get preferential treatment from your vendors and those type of things. So I did mention that, and people were like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that, we need to talk. So I combined all of what we said into one soundbite. Can't tell you what I said, but it was good.
No worries. Well, we love hearing success stories. Any other, before we start talking about holiday gifting, any other success stories?
Well, I guess maybe I should say you inspired me to make a little jingle myself. But then what Lulu just said about not mentioning the product, I thought, okay, how do I didn't do that. I mentioned the product, but I sang it a little bit last week, and I don't know whether you're going to be able to hear this or not. But anyway, I sang my little jingle. It's about time, it's about time. You take back your life and start living. It's about time, it's about time. You take back your life and start sizzling now. Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I just wanted to introduce you to Sizzle International, the best company around for toxin-free products.
Yep. Awesome. And of
Very
course,
nice.
We want to thank Suzanne, because Suzanne, last week I tried to do the jingle that Mike had written last year, and Suzanne put it to lyric or sang it, because I can't sing. And it was amazing. So if you were on the morning call, it wasn't recorded, so if you weren't on the morning call, you missed it. So you might have to ask Suzanne sometime to share it with you.
Right.
For those that just hopped into the Zoom, if like there's Zoom user, I'd really like to at least know your name. So if you know how to rename yourself so that we know who is on the call, that would be awesome, even if you can't show your face. Mm-hmm. So this week, unless is there any other success stories or ahas, wins?
Well, I have to continue, because everybody got me thinking about how I could do my music and sing these jingles. And so after you played the song yesterday, Casey said,
what you should do is personalize that
Mhm.
for everybody. So I could do a jingle for you guys and put your name in it. See Lulu for, of course, there's a song, Lulu, I could do a song about Lulu, Anyway, anyway, so I'm going to be working with that. And I have one of the women I sing with is fantastic when it comes to lyrics. So we're going to be working together and putting together little jingles. So if you know anybody that would like to have a little jingle, give me a jingle.
Jingle,
I'll take,
jingle.
yeah, I'll take a
Awesome.
jingle.
Okay.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, we asked everybody to come with ideas for gifting packages for the holidays. I can tell you, I've got more that I've got to put together because it takes a little while to go in and price it all out. But I have 15 packages, but before I share some of ours, I would love to hear some of your ideas. And actually, I'm going to grab my notebook because I want to write them down so that I can put them in the same document. Zoom user must not have belonged here.
Next time I'll ask their name before letting them in.
Okay. So let me get a new piece of paper. Awesome. So has anybody had success in the past with gift packages that they've done, help their clients put together that you could share with us so that people have ideas? Suzanne.
Well, when was it? I guess it was the first year I was with Mailbox Power. They had those little pins, that were like a cardinal or an owl, or remember they still have a few of those left over. And my networking group, what we did was we sent a pin to each member for a Christmas present, because it was they were like $4 or $3 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a nice gift. And there was a little saying that went with them. And I tried to match the saying with the person and their job or their career. And everybody really, really liked those. And it wasn't overly outrageously expensive to do.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Any other, Kim?
Last year, I sent my clients a Thanksgiving card with 2 cookies because I had a small budget and I thought Thanksgiving, I love sending something at Thanksgiving time. It helps you stand out. And it didn't break the bank. So I like the chocolate chip cookie that's got the green wrapper. So I sent that, but I don't know if everybody likes chocolate. So I think sent the cinnamon sugar cookie, which is also very good. I love the cookies.
Awesome. I love that. I've done Thanksgiving with like caramel corn, because Thanksgiving caramel corn or like apple rings or mangoes. And again, it's not super expensive. They're a little bit more than sending 2 cookies because of the weight, but still a very affordable gift for businesses to thank their clients.
I have another one. I have a good friend who she and her husband bicycle all the time, and they like to go on trails. And I also have some friends who do motorcycle and off-road. And I sent them the trail mix, which is so good, and I had a little card that had a bicycle on it, and Merry Christmas, and you can use this on the trail. Of course, I live in Florida, so, they could ride the trails here. Couldn't do that up north necessarily.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Any other ideas? None?
Yeah, I feel like I'm hogging the conversation tonight, but
go
I
ahead,
have another question. Sizzle, the company I represent, they're putting together gift packages this year. This is something new. We hadn't really done this before. And I don't know what they are at this point, but some of our new projects are like little sample sizes of whatever. And I was thinking of sending out a card to my friends and saying, here, Merry Christmas or whatever I wanted to say in that, and then say, you're going to receive a surprise in the mail or something like that. Something to go along with the gift that I'm going to send them. We're supposed to know the 1st of November what the actual little gift packs are.
Cool.
So that's, using their gift, those gifts, with the cards, just to kind of, I wish I could do it together, but
Well, you can if you're an executive.
I know, well, I am, but I don't know whether, yeah, it's interesting too, because this company's like, I don't know, 30 miles from where Mailbox Power's company is. I like to say, just run that over there so they could do it.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
anyway.
as an executive, you should reach out, because I know of people. So Tiffany Sosa has
Mhm.
samples at Mailbox Power that get put in the envelopes. I know because we've
Wow.
gotten one. So she does have things that get put in the envelope and has its own SKU for you and nobody else.
Right.
So
Right.
reach out, because those are all possibilities.
Okay.
Hmm.
Any other ideas? Has anybody, whether it be for Thanksgiving or Christmas or anything like that, has anybody put together a package? Or are you all brand new at what we call a gifting specialist? In other words, all you've ever done is send cards and postcards.
Mm.
So Andrea Manning's shaking her head. You've never sent gifts, Andrea?
Not particularly to clients and things like that. But I mean, I have sent personalized gifts, but that's individual, not for clients.
Okay. I want to expand your brain, sort of like Casey and Justin have been talking about gifting, because Casey talks about all the time that what you send, your clients send. So if all you're doing is sending your cards that you have each month and your postcards, that's a great start. But I can tell you that we have a package, and I can bring it up. But we have a package that goes out to our executives that's a coffee mug and a jar gripper. And we pretty much invest the first month into our executives about what we make. So
Mhm.
we're almost, in a way, break even. We don't make any money the first month because of that. But so many people reach out to us and say, oh, I didn't know you had that. I want to send that to my clients.
Mhm.
Or throughout the year, we teach to send a card a month. I think you've all heard us say that. So in our holiday automation for our card a month, that we put people in a group called Card a Month, or A clients, whatever you want to call it. We send out gifts periodically throughout the year, and we send different gifts. Everybody's used to the brownies. They're used to the cookies because they're low cost. They're what everybody thinks of. But I'll tell you, when we send mangoes or apple rings or truffles or sea salt caramels, we get calls all the time to say, I didn't know you had that. Those are awesome. I want to send those to my clients. So it does make a difference when you send gifts to for your clients to think to do it for their clients and their vendors and that. And the more we think of investing instead of spending, instead of looking at it as a cost, if you make, we'll say, well, let me do the math real quick, because it's not on the top of my head. So 199 times 40% is 7960 times 12. So that's $955 a year. If you have an executive client, an executive membership, and all you're doing is sending cards, It means you're putting about $12. You're doing 1%. And marketing is 15, they say 10 to 20% of your gross revenue. So what you made net, I would call it for us, net revenue. So what you make should be put back into marketing. And I say put it back into your clients, because your clients are the ones that are going to turn around and send you more clients. So just think about that. Mike's, did you bring it up already?
No, I didn't yet.
So Mike's going to bring up a spreadsheet I put together. There is no pretty pictures because I didn't have time to put pretty pictures with it. But I went through and gave examples, and I picked Colorado Springs because that's where we are. And I picked Orlando, Florida, an address I have near Orlando of somebody
be
in my
me.
system. Yep. That to give you ideas of pricing when you add shipping. So that if your clients are, nope, I want to spend $25 and I don't care about the shipping, I'll pay shipping on top of it, you kind of have an idea of package ideas. So my first one that I've used a lot, and a lot of my clients or our clients have used, is a 2-part box with 2 cookies and caramel corn. So very simple, not a really expensive gift, but it presents really well. I don't have one. I was going to grab a box because it doesn't have cookies and caramel corn in it,
It
but
doesn't matter.
you've all seen the 2-part boxes, right? Thank you, Kim. She's got her blur on her background. So exactly. So really nice 2-part box. You can put the message on the box, but I always include a card also in the box. And what I would say is when you're designing a 2-part box, the more you can make it, put their name on it, and make it something that they would want to use after they take everything out of the box for their keys or all this junk that shows up on your counter, you know, a place to grab jewelry, whatever it is, they'll use that box after they eat the treats. So that is only $14.27 on the Pro, and it's $13.27 on the Executive. And then if you add the shipping in to either Orlando or Colorado Springs, you can see the price. So for the most part, even to Orlando, you're talking around a $25 on average gift with shipping. That's a really nice package that somebody gets. They feel really special, but you didn't have to spend a ton of money to do it.
Right.
The second package is taking the very first package and adding a coffee mug to it, a custom coffee mug. So by taking the first package and adding the coffee mug, you can then see that without shipping, you're at $23 to $25. And then of course you add shipping. So it depends on whether your client wants to include the shipping in their budget. Package number 3 is adding a journal. And that is the canvas journal, not the laser engraved journal. And so I did an example, I don't have pictures up, but it was like a gratitude journal, a Thanksgiving box. Caramel corn's great for Thanksgiving because orange and it's the colors of fall. And I do the cookies like Kim talked about earlier. I do a chocolate chip and I do a cinnamon because they're the colors of fall. I do the red and the brownish color, oranges color package. So again, keeping with the theme. Then add a wine tumbler. So as your client has larger clients that they want to spend, they have a larger budget, add a wine tumbler to it. And now you're up to about $50. Add a second wine tumbler to it. That's the next one. Well, that's 50, let's see, without shipping, 51. and here it is, add a second one and you're around $60 to $65 without shipping. Now add the wine box and tools. Now you're up in that $100, $125 range that some clients are wanting to spend $100, $150, $250 per client. I had somebody come to me last year that wanted to spend $250 per client.
Mm.
So as you can see, package 7, now we're not adding on, we're just starting over. So package 7 is just a coaster, a set of coasters and a mug. Super simple. Again, around $25 before shipping. Now this is where we get into the fun stuff. This is the higher end clients. A laser engraved square bowl with the duo and the trio. And in that black premium box with a card. So you're at 75, 80 bucks, you know, in that price range, and then add shipping. If you want to just send the square bowl with lots of treats, this was our example of treats: mangoes, apple rings, so healthy, almonds, so it's not just sweet, it's salty. Then you got to add chocolate and sea salt caramels. I mean, come on. And put it in a black box. And again, you're at $70 to $75. It's very, that presents, whenever I put that black box out and I put the bowl in it, and then I put things in the bowl, whether it be treats or the duo or trio, it catches people's attention. If I go to and they have a booth somewhere at an event, they're all like, I didn't know you sold those. And like, where's that? That's not through Mailbox Power. What company's that through? And I'm like, no, that's Mailbox Power. Because we're not talking enough about our laser engraved products, and people don't even know we have them. They think we have cards and brownies. And every once in a while, people send cookies or popcorn, but they don't realize all the other stuff we have. The next one would be like a game night, a dice cup with 2 wine tumblers. So it would be great to send to a family or a couple. And I always put 2 wine tumblers, because if you're going to have a dice cup or you're going to have a poker set, you don't play poker with yourself usually, or a dice game with yourself. So you need to put 2. So here's 2 examples with a nice premium box. Again, around $50, not even 50. And this is more in the $70 to $75 range when you add the poker set. Want just a game package without the tumblers? Send the poker set and the dice set, and you're at about 50 bucks. For laser engraved, personalized gifts. Ship the next business day, by the way. The next one is another laser engraved square bowl. And I put caramel corn, unpopped popcorn, the ass-kicking kettle corn, the lime, chili lime, the habanero. So this is more for a movie night type of box, where you've got a whole bunch of different types of popcorns and 4 unpopped popcorns. So no matter what, whether you like spicy or not, there's something for everybody in the family or for an office. And look, that's only 55 to 60 bucks.
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute. How much more think of your clients, that a lot of our clients are making more than $1,000 a year on their clients. Like their commissions are way higher than that, because we have real estate, we have mortgage, like they're making that in one, well over that in one transaction. You send something like this, they send something like this once a year to their clients, and then send cards and a gift here and there throughout the year. How many referrals would they get? How many would then be posting this all over social media, and the organic marketing that they would get from sending that out? Package 14, just the salad bowl in the hands in a large premium black box. Again, about $50. But it's a personalized laser engraved bowl in a really nice box, really nice presentation. And the last one, and I had lots of other ideas, I just didn't have time to put them together with the prices, is our laser engraved journal, pen, and tablet holder, not the cell phone holder, but the tablet holder, so that it'll hold the heavier duty, bigger phones, tablets, and other things. And again, look, you're at, I must have done some, laser engraved journal. This is wrong. Laser, I'd have to look it up. I don't think I have it in any of the other ones. Let's look up that, because I'm like, it can't be that far difference between the pro and the executive. Let's see, laser engraved. The journal is $17.99. So you're at $40. Tablet holder, that can't be right either. Let me see the tablet. I was doing this at the last minute, a few of them. So $16.50. There we go. So $40 to $45. Does that help?
Yes,
Yes, it does.
definitely.
We will share those. If I get a chance, I will put graphics with it before I share it. But the nice thing about this spreadsheet is all I did was copy and paste like the package down below, and it automatically calculated for me when I added the shipping in. So you just have to put your package together, your idea, put the lines in for pro and executive, the pricing and the description, and then go find somebody in, your city. For us, it's Colorado Springs, but in Colorado, but pick someplace really far away. If you live in Florida, pick something close to Utah so that you have the pricing for people, customers that would be closer to corporate. So pick someplace near corporate and someplace like on the East Coast, DC, New York. And most of it, I did check a couple of packages. Yes, Josh, I'll get right to you. I checked a couple of packages, and the shipping to my family in New York, upstate New York, was the same as Florida. Now, I don't know that that's the same on every package, but pretty much when you look at this spreadsheet, if you see to Orlando, it's pretty much anywhere on the far East Coast, whether it be DC, South Carolina, North Carolina, New York, Maine. It probably would be very similar shipping prices. Josh, you're muted.
Yeah, so thank you. Hi, everybody. I got roped into planning for something that was tomorrow that I thought was today. So hence I got on a little bit late. But I wanted to, it was perfect that you were just talking about, kind of testing to have an idea of what shipping is going to cost. But as soon, and this is really great to see, as soon as you check a recipient and go in the checkout process, that little map comes up of the zones. And
Yep.
that's, I think, a great tool to use because 90% of our stuff goes by USPS.
Yep.
So those are all zones based on corporate. So if you look at that, then you'll have an idea of where, those zones are for time, but they also go for cost.
Yep, they do.
That kind of gives you a good idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
When you're looking at that.
And I was trying to pick, obviously we're not in Utah, so we're not going to be the cheapest, but most people don't live in, most of our clients anyways, don't live in Utah. They're going to be in Vegas or California or here, and they're about the same distance from Utah. And then I wanted to pick the extreme of, sorry, where Suzanne is, Florida, because that's continental US. Now, if you start shipping to Canada or to Hawaii, or I didn't go pricing that because the majority of our personal clients are within the continental US. We do have some Canadian, but Canadian shipping, they all know that shipping is not inexpensive to Canada because it's international. So did that spark any ideas? Like, as I was sharing that, did somebody think, "Ooh, I could put this together with this and this"?
Yes.
Awesome. What are they, Lulu? Give us some other ideas.
I love, love, love the laser engraved bowl and the hands, but also filling it with all of the little goodies. Yeah. I mean, I've seen it. I know it's there. I've never sent it. Yeah, that in particular sparked my imagination. And I guess also the coasters. I've actually made some of the coasters, and they are beautiful.
They are.
And they're so well made, and they look so good. And then of course the wine tumblers, which I've sent those. Yeah, you definitely sparked my imagination. Thank you.
Awesome.
And you're gonna put that spreadsheet
We'll
somewhere?
share it. Yep. We'll share it in the post in the affiliate group. Once I get it, I want to make sure everything's right. And then if I get a chance, I'm going to try to go grab images with custom labels on it so that you could just show the image to your clients and say, you know,
Yes.
what are you thinking? And then you could tell them the price versus having the price on it. But that's going to take me a little bit to do that. So,
Wow.
but that was my ultimate goal for today. All I got was 15 ideas for you without
that's-
images.
15 more than I had, so.
And I wanted to put them in order of, you know, under like 25 or under 50, 50 to 100. But I was just trying to do it really fast and get them all done. So they're not in order of pricing
Oh,
package wise. So
okay.
I'll try to reorder it so they're other than the top ones where I just kept adding one more thing to it. So it just kind of gives you an idea of adding one more or two more things, what that would do pricing wise to the package and shipping.
Fantastic.
Any other ideas? Josh?
So just a general idea around some of the conversation that just kind of happened, kind of spurred me to this. Another thing that I think is very often overlooked that can help tie a theme together for a package is the branded gift cards. So for example, think of a package of dinner and a movie, or you know, Father's Day or real estate. There's a home improvement. I think we got Lowe's, Home Depot, those kinds of things. If you theme something around that, that's another just a thematic idea to put some things together for whatever the occasion is.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I tend to not use the gift cards. And
Because there's no, yeah, I get it, but
there's
just,
no commission.
right.
And I know that a lot of people don't really end up using the gift cards. Some will, but you end up spending the money and it gets buried in a wallet or something and people forget about it, or it gets buried in a drawer and it never gets used. I don't remember the stats, but I used to work for a company and we knew the stats, and it's less than 50% of gift cards that are bought are used.
Wow.
So I tend not to, because to me, it's less personal. But I love getting gift cards because then I can go pick out whatever I want. So I know both sides of it.
Yep.
It's kind of quick and easy, and it's seen as quick and easy, and it didn't take you a lot of time or effort to think about it.
Right. And I think, yeah, and all of the above. And I think just kind of where my head went was that's like a last thread to tie maybe 3 or 4 things that are personalized and included together that carries the theme.
Yep. I love it. Yeah,
It
because
didn't have any, it could be
the-
anything.
the bowl with all the goodies
Love
in
the
it,
bowl.
if it's not with all the popcorn in it, if that wasn't what they wanted to spend and it was $25 or $50 away from what they wanted to spend, you send that with the gift cards. You could do that and then make it without adding a lot of cost for shipping because there's no weight really to the gift cards. So that is a great idea, and I kind of overlook it because I don't use them very often. So thanks for reminding me, so that when I'm doing things with my clients this year, oh, well, you $25 more, let's add a gift card in.
Well, if you just send a gift card, they have to put it in a box now.
Yep.
So there's tracking and you're paying a lot more
Yep.
to send a gift card. I'd rather send a gift.
Yep.
I sent a gift card to my little nephew yesterday, and rather than pay for the box to ship the gift card, I ordered him some brownies too and made the custom label,
Yep.
and I figured that was better.
Yeah. If you're already doing a gift like brownies or the bowl
Yeah.
or something, then adding the gift card doesn't add that, but it's for tracking purposes so that we can track the gift cards and make sure the recipient got
Sure,
the gift card.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely. I'd just rather stick something in the box than just pay for the box with just a gift
Yeah.
card in it.
I love that because I've always been that type of a person. I need there, if I'm going to give a gift card, I want a gift with it also. I want something else. So any other ideas? Andrea Manning, I'm going to call you out. I know you got great ideas in that brain of yours. I want to hear them.
Well, one of the things that when I said earlier that I really don't, think about things, one of the things that I love is the snowflake ornament.
Ornament, yep.
That and I do that with a lot of for loss of
Mhm.
a loved one or something, as a memorial, to be able to do that. And I liked the fact that you talked about the box and putting things in it. That's what I've done
Mhm.
before with my family. And I took pictures of all of my kids and their kids and so on and so forth and put them on the top of the box, and made a box that way with the goodies inside.
Awesome. Yeah.
That really makes it that personal touch, that's more personal than necessarily for the a client.
Well, I want you to think differently. Not really, because we have the image auto merge now. So
Right.
think about it. If you have think
Yeah.
about your clients. Let's say I was your client and you sent me an ornament, and on one side it said Happy Holidays or Merry
Mhm.
Christmas, whatever you're doing. I usually recommend Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings, just
Yeah.
so that you don't offend
Right.
somebody. And then on the other side, you've got the image auto merge that's got their picture of their family or them on the back, and then
Mhm.
add some truffles or add some sea salt caramels and put it in a box with a card. Again, very very
Yes.
affordable. I won't say inexpensive, but very affordable
Affordable.
gift without breaking the bank, but
Mhm.
makes a huge impact.
Definitely so. Definitely. That's a great idea. Great idea.
I know that Vanessa sent out, instead of one set of coasters, she did 3 set of coasters, which was the 12 days, I guess it was it was 3 sets. It was the 12 days of Christmas. So
Right.
she had done 3 different sets. That was the 12 different days of Christmas.
Mhm.
So you could do that. There's the inspirational or motivational series that are out there. There's 6 different series that are out there that you could put together and have a set of 12 or 16 or 20 coasters. If you wanted a larger gift dollar wise.
The
stick-ups
stick-ups are also a great, great way
Oh
to
my
do that.
God.
Yeah, I was gonna say stick-ups. I just haven't used the stick-ups at the holidays because I haven't figured out. I use them other times.
Mhm.
I use the stick-ups a lot for other things, but I haven't necessarily come up with holiday
Mhm.
stick-ups, but that would be a good idea to design, Mike. Holiday stick-ups.
Did
Yeah,
you see
or-
the one that Bob Wilcox did? He did a calendar on a 12 by 12.
Yes, I love that.
And you could put whatever you want at the top.
Yep. I did see that. I took it and wanted to make it smaller than 12 by 12. 12 by 12 was bigger than I wanted, so I wanted 4 6 by 6. But when I did it, the image, the way I built it, the image wasn't good enough, so they were a little fuzzy. So but a 6 by 6 to use on your desk, like a stick up on your desk. 12 by 12 is a little big sometimes to use unless you're going to put it up on a wall.
Yeah.
Those card a month cards from whoever designs all those card a month cards are so great with all the seasonality. Another really great thing that would fall into 4 seasons perfectly is a set of coasters for each season.
Mhm.
Okay. I like that.
4 coasters every quarter, the month before the season starts. So I just decided I'm going to jump in the design store and do 1 or 2 of those myself. I think that would fit perfect with the cards and all the seasonal stuff that you guys already use.
Yeah, no, I love that
Yeah.
because then you'd different times of the year, you'd put different coasters out.
Love it.
Sort of like you change the wreath on your door to spring, summer, winter, fall type things. So.
And if
good
you want to
idea.
deepen it, now that we're talking about it, if you wanted to deepen it, holiday themed coasters for big holidays.
Yep.
So 4th of July, Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving. I
Yep.
don't know, take a pick, maybe half a dozen big holidays.
Wow.
And there you go.
Wow.
Love it.
Yeah.
See, that's
me
why we
too.
have these calls, because I
Yes.
learn from all of you. Any
Love
other
it.
ideas that are sparking? Suzanne?
Well, when you were talking about stick ups, I made the 5 by 8 calendar for last year or this year actually. And I like it, but I really have to look closely at it to see it because the numbers are so small. And I was thinking a 12 by 12 on the wall would be great. But then I went 1 step further and I thought, I need a new wreath for my front door. When Josh was talking about that, I thought I could do a stick up and just put that on the front.
Yeah. You could have stick ups for the holidays for the front of your house. Yeah.
That's
Yep. Awesome.
Love it.
Are they waterproof?
They are waterproof.
They are.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Yep. All right, Andrea Shepherd, I know you're off camera, but I know you've got some amazing ideas. Are you able to share?
I'm not, I'm cooking.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
But I am listening to everyone's great ideas.
No worries.
Thank you.
Mhm. Any other ideas before we close out the call for this week?
Something I noticed, I made some of those round to it, those lid jar things.
Mhm.
They are really nice for coasters also. I used one on my desk
Yep.
for just to put my glass on it because the coasters we have, even though they're beautiful, sometimes things kind of slide around on them a little bit. And but the round jar twister thingies, whatever they're called, really hold the glass in place.
Yep.
I bet you too. I could use it as a mouse pad for my laptop when I.
There you go.
Yep.
Yes.
You could.
I was going to say that, Lulu, is
Yeah.
the fact that they're great for a mouse with the
Yep.
laptop.
For a small mouse pad. Yep.
Oh boy,
They are.
I'm gonna, as soon as we're done, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're gonna go build one. Yay! We sparked an idea. I love it.
I've got one right here that I made.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome.
Oh, love it. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a total freak for hibiscus, and I've got beautiful pictures of hibiscus.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll have
Awesome.
to try this.
Cool.
I'm doing it.
Oh, it works nice.
Awesome. Well,
Well, wouldn't that be good to also add in some of the gifts as well?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
The jar opener?
Yep.
Those things are miraculous.
Yep. So you could do, I had one that had the coasters in the mug, but you could do the coasters, the mug, and the jar gripper.
Love
Mhm.
it.
I mean, there's so many different, I could have gone on for hours putting things together. But I'd like you all, now that you've gotten some ideas, and if you're watching the replay, now you have some ideas, we would love for everybody to start sharing in the post or in the affiliate group ideas. So go put your ideas together and price it out and let people know for the holidays so that we all have lots of choices to choose from or to share with our clients so that we can help them save time and have a stress-free holiday season.
Love it.
So with that, thanks everybody for the ideas that you came up with tonight. We look forward to hearing more next week. And I don't know what's the topic gonna be next week. You got an idea? Okay, we'll have to let you know. It'll be a surprise. You'll know in the next day or so. We'll put the idea out for the topic. The other thing is, if you have ideas for topics, Marie sent us some ideas. If any of you have ideas or need help with something in your business, please let us know. Reach out to us, either in Facebook Messenger or our email is info@lifes, LIFES, realcurrency.com. And share your ideas with us so that we can have more topics for these calls.
Okay.
So with that, have an awesome week, and we look forward to seeing you next week on the Mailbox Power Builders Call. Mike's typing
Okay.
our email in the chat right now for you if you want to save the chat. Why isn't it?
I don't know. It won't send it.
Oh, Kim, because you
Oh.
got to change it to everybody.
Everyone.
There we
Well,
go.
that would make a difference.
Yep, there you go. So if you know how to save the chat, it's just the 3 dots. If you want to go save that chat, Mike did put the Excel spreadsheet in the chat that you could
Well,
download.
it's,
Wait, where is it?
it wouldn't upload it is.
Oh.
Okay, we'll have to put it in the
Yeah.
post and in the group,
Mhm.
affiliates group. So have an awesome week, everyone, and we'll see you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
So helpful.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye, thank you.
Can also copy and paste, copy and then paste it onto a document if you have that open.
Yep.
All right, everyone have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.